I'm back in my bag, yo.
Hi, guys, and welcome back to the Secret Door podcast. My name is Thesecretdoorpodcast. I'm the host, and I'm super excited to get into today's episode. For today, we're talking about self reflection or reflecting. And you're probably wondering, if you live under a rock, you would know what self reflecting is. And it's just pretty much reflecting back on yourself and reflecting on who you are or looking at who you are as a person, as a being, as a human, and just checking in with yourself. Now, there is a lot of important things about self reflecting. So, with self reflecting, the one thing that you have to do, which is quite daunting to be honest, is kind of looking back at your past and just being able to look at things that happened in your past and how you behaved in that situation. If you might, certain things might have happened, and possibly, we always say to ourselves when a certain thing happens that I could have done this differently, or obviously this happened because I did this, or maybe if I didn't go here, this wouldn't have happened. It's not the opportunity to really beat yourself down. It's not. It's actually the opportunity to big yourself up and to also kind of acknowledge the state that you're in and to acknowledge the type of person that you are. And if you feel like you are not realistically happy in the situation or in the place that you're in, it's kind of for you to want to change that. With reflecting, it is I don't want to say skilled behavior because anybody can do it. It's just, it takes patience to be able to reflect and to be able to understand that you are going to come across certain emotions. You are going to be opening a kind of worms that you've probably closed off. And for you to be able to move on to the next stage of life, you have to open this box. And something that really helped me in terms of being able to reflect, or for me to do my self reflection, was actually when I started reading the book, The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod or Elroy. I'll post his name or the book somewhere around. But being able to read this book really helped me shape and create my personal development, like boost me up 10 times more than I was really expecting it to. So the book overall is kind of like being able to wake up and have a miracle morning. And, having a miracle morning is you giving back to yourself, you looking into yourself. And it's kind of just taking care, like the first few hours of the day is just for you and being really selfish with that time. Um, and part of that miracle morning is also understanding who you are so you can kind of understand what it is that you want to change. So one thing that I did do myself from reading the book, or actually I listened to it in audible, so it wasn't really like I read it, but I listened to it. And one of well, there was many key takeaways, but that key takeaway in terms of self-reflection is there was some tasks that you had to do, and it was a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie, doing some of the stuff that he mentioned in terms of being able to better yourself. But I'm gonna break through those tasks so that we all have the opportunity to be able to grow, evolve, be better people, be who we want to be, grow into the woman or man we want to be, and be able to develop ourselves emotionally, physically, financially, and just being making sure that we're not, jeopardizing our own future because of just something that we're refusing to, or we might not even know that we're doing something that you're possibly doing that's affecting your tomorrow. This key takeaways will help you with that, being able to just kind of stop skirt.
Either chase a dream or go to jail, but none of us ain't going. Going back to back on them like we here, we and we rally. This that back in my back flow, we back again so highly. This that back in my back flow, we back to change the climate. This that back in my back flow, we bring the force like time.